Justin Christopher Meffenbar, we can go to our next royal decree, please.
So the next royal decree, Your Excellency. Put it up on screen. Number 3, I think it was. Okay, so the prohibition, no, number 4 now. We're going to number 4, prohibition of acceptance of gifts from foreign countries by government officials and defense officials. Ooh la la. Hang on a second. Who was receiving how much? $450 million gift from another country?
Oh, yeah. Gold. I think it flew.
So royal decree, prohibition of acceptance of gifts from foreign countries by government officials and defense officials. I, Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I, issue this royal decree under natural law. Whereas the integrity of the royal court, the government and defense ministry of the Kingdom of Canada is of the utmost importance to the sovereignty, security, and public trust. So let's go slow. Whereas the integrity of the royal court, the government, and the defense ministry of the Kingdom of Canada is of the utmost importance to the sovereignty, security, and public trust of the Kingdom of Canada. Let that sink in. Whereas the acceptance of gifts from foreign countries may create conflict of interests, compromise national security, or appear to influence decision-making in favor of a foreign interest. Whereas Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I is committed to upholding the highest ethical standards, ensuring transparency, and protecting the interest of the Kingdom of Canada and her people. Now, therefore, Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I, by the grace of the Crown and the will of the people of the Kingdom of Canada, hereby declare and enact the following. Section 1, prohibition of acceptance of gifts from foreign countries. Oh yeah, you cannot accept a, a private jet from another country. Whether you are a prime minister, a president, or a defense minister, or anyone working in the defense. Because at any time you accept such a gift, you have just compromised the safety, security, and sovereignty of your people and your country. Not to mention a very public distrust. But if you are a politician, you would do that quite easily. Not all, but recently there was an example. Mm-hmm. So Section 1, prohibition of acceptance of gifts from foreign countries. It is strictly prohibited for any member of the royal court. So when we talk about the royal court, that means the mobile government team, those working with Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo, and the government officials, defense ministry personnel, or public servant to accept, receive, or retain any gifts, present, hospitality, or favor from foreign governments, entities, or individuals, unless explicitly authorized by Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I. So unless it's your family members sending you money from overseas, don't take it. And unless it's your family member, it's your sister who's giving you one of her 17 private aircrafts to use, don't take it. Yeah? And unless you're the family member of another country, sheikh or emperor or empress or crown prince or king or queen, do not take it. Because it'll come back and bite you where the sun doesn't shine. Section number 2, exceptions and authorizations. Any gifts from foreign source must be reported immediately to the Office of the Royal Ethics Commission, and that is headed by Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I. For review, authorization may be granted only in cases of diplomatic necessity, state visits, or mutual agreements between the Kingdom of Canada and foreign nations. At the moment, there's no mutual agreements. As I said, unless you are my family member, do not send me an aircraft. Capiche? Okay. And do not entice any of the ministers to receive a 450 million private aircraft. And not only that, to be used by your defense department or ministry. Have you lost your mind? Section 3. Oh, pardon me, did I receive this one? Pardon me, did I read this one? Yes, Section 2. Section 3, enforcement and penalties. All public servants are required to comply with this royal decrees. Violations of this decree will result in immediate removal from office, legal and criminal prosecution, and high treason. Because the minute you accept a $450 million, for example, of an aircraft, and you allow yourself or your defense ministry or any of your ministers to use that aircraft, you've already compromised the safety of that individual and the safety of that ministry and the sovereignty of your country. Okay. Did I read that one? The Royal Ethics Commission shall oversee the enforcement and investigate any suspected violation of this royal decree. And Section 4, promotion of ethical standards and transparency. Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I hereby directs the Cabinet of the Kingdom of Canada to develop and implement training programs on ethical conduct and gifts policies for all government and defense personnel. Ensure full transparency in all official interactions with foreign entities, and encourage the adoption of ethical guidelines across all levels of government and military. Section 4, review and sunset clauses. This decree shall be reviewed by Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I and the Cabinet and the Royal Ethics Commission within 3 years of enforcement, and if necessary, Her Royal Majesty may amend or revise or repeal this royal decree. In witness whereof, Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I has caused this decree to be made this 27th of DIVINA INDUSTRIA in the year of 0035, May 25, 2025. Okay? There's 8 there, it's supposed to be. I made this on the 18th, you see. That's why I didn't get to strike off the... I'm telling you, I have royal decrees there that are ready to be published accordingly. Okay?
And Your Royal Majesty, this is to clarify that you don't necessarily have to receive a jet from a foreign country. It could be something very tiny, but still as significant.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so would you like to go read the
rationale?
Rationales?
All right, so these are the rationales for prohibition of the acceptance of gifts from foreign countries by government and defense officials. Number 1, preservation of national sovereignty and security.
Okay. So Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I believes that foreign gifts could be used as a tool to influence, espionage, or coercion, potentially compromising national security. So Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I believes that foreign gifts could be used as a tool of influence, espionage, or coercion potentially compromising national security. By banning such gifts, the Kingdom of Canada can protect its strategic interests and maintain independence in foreign affairs. Number 2.
Number 2 is prevention of corruption and conflicts of interest.
Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I is concerned that gifts from foreign entities could influence government decisions, favor foreign interests, or create conflicts of interests among officials. This decree would help ensure that public servants act, in this case, public officials act in the best interest of the Kingdom of Canada, not foreign powers. So the honeypot, the gifts, free gifts, all of that stuff is non-existent here. As I said, unless they are your family, better not take that jet. Better return that jet. Okay? Return that jet. That's an order. Next.
All right, number 3 is promotion of ethical governance.
Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I is committed to upholding the highest ethical standards in governance, ensuring that public officials are free from undue influence and maintain public trusts. This aligns with international anti-corruption efforts and domestic ethical codes. So those of you who love to take gifts, you know, the free golfing, free restaurant, free, theater tickets, free concert tickets, free trips to the Bahamas or to Mexico or to Florida or to wherever. No. Not happening, dude. Okay, section 4.
Section 4 is strengthen public trust in government.
Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I, by prohibiting foreign gifts, Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I is ensuring and reassuring the public that the government is transparent, honest, and not swayed by foreign interests. This could enhance public confidence in the royal court, cabinet, and defense ministry.
And number 5 is diplomatic and strategic considerations.
Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I sets a clear precedent for ethical international relations, ensuring that diplomatic interactions are based on mutual respect and transparency, not gift-giving or favoritism. This also aligns with international norms and strengthens alliances with other nations that share the same values. Okay.
That's all I have for that one, Your Majesty.
Okay, I think there was one. Okay, so there's number 6. Precedent for future governance. Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I is laying the foundation for a new era of governance. where ethical conduct, transparency, and national security are core principles of the Crown's rule. This decree is part of a broader reform agenda to modernize and strengthen the Kingdom of Canada's institutions. I think I even forgot to print myself. Oh, there's one. Double check. Okay. So again, the gift giving. For those of you who have been comfortable with gift giving, transparency is here. And if you need to receive gifts in order to have and to make a deal, you have not made a deal. You are by far the worst deal maker walking on this planet if you have to receive a gift to make a deal. That's not a deal. That's bribery and corruption 101. And in the daylight. I respect you not. Period.
I believe that it had even happened to yourself, Your Royal Majesty, at the very beginning of your travels across the Kingdom of Canada, as you had an IM that in the daylight did that very thing. And it was a very blatant, no thank you. Very diplomatically shut that gentleman down.
Okay.
All right, Your Excellency, Christopher Justin Methenbar, our next royal decree, please and thank you.
How are you liking this royal decree, sir? Yes?